Hey guys, welcome to episode 4 of ARK Survival Evolved. I hope you guys have enjoyed the previous episodes. Yeah, you might be wondering why the RG is actually a different colour. So I don't know if you're aware of this, but the ruins, when loading the ruins in on the island, sometimes the game can get corrupted. And what happened is it got corrupted and I had to do a backup save. Had to basically delete a file within the coding. So I had to delete that file, which basically meant that I had 5 hours worth of gameplay that all got lost. So all the stuff you saw yesterday and some of the stuff from the other day, that's all been lost. So it's not great, but we spawned in that RG. As I'm working at the moment, so I don't really have time to go and look for another 120, so we just spawned it in, and we did have our whole base done and set up, so now we're having to do that all again, which is a bit of a pain. But yeah, thank you guys for bearing with me. So yeah, today's episode we start by building the base, like we did before in episode 1. We're going for a hexagonal sort of base. I quite like the look of it. It's just a bit more character to the base, I suppose. I've always built in a square base, or something along those lines. So for a hexagonal base, we'll do it this series. Next series, we'll obviously change it up a bit. Just keep it a bit fresh, keep it a bit new. So yeah, with all the main base done, we decided to add these little extra touches to the base. So it's just some foundations around the side. It just sort of makes it look less like flat, I suppose. Gives it a bit more like depth to the actual structure itself. And then here you can see I'm looking for a stone railing. They're going to be placed around all the side bits of the base. Again, just for aesthetics, no other reason really for it. It's just for aesthetics really. But yeah, this obviously that whole thing that happened is really annoying. It did take a bit of time to get this all back up and running, yeah, but I do have a boosted server, so it's really not the end of the world. It didn't take too long, it took me about an hour and a bit, which isn't bad at all. We then put in our door frames and our doors. The way I built this, I don't know why it went all wrong. The roof that I actually put, so like the wall that goes above that door frame, for some reason they're snapping really weird, so there's like gaps in them, and at this point I had not realised that I needed to go into the coding of the game to change the pickup time. Even though I had S+ mod on, you still need to change that coding time. If you guys do want to know how you can do that, then please let me know and I'll just do a quick video on it. It's really simple. But yeah, anyway, so we got them in and we put them walls in, and you're about to see why they're a bit of a pain. You see them gaps? Nightmare. But yeah, then we got our roof put in. We left a little hexagonal opening at the top. This is purely because we know that we're going to be transporting stuff and we're going to want stuff in the base. Seeing as we don't actually have any dino gates in the base, we need to be able to get our RG in and out. Yeah, in the night time, so we actually built this. We collected all the metal and put it in. The reason I've not shown that is because it was so dark, so it was like pretty much impossible to see. So that footage is actually further forward than this, but I put it there just so it makes sense, sort of thing. Then we started getting all the S+ stuff down. To be honest with you, I've never really used it, so I'm not too sure what this stuff does. I know some of it can like break down your armor, and like hold engrams and stuff like that. I got our smithy down. Obviously need to start getting some stuff to fill that up, so we're able to craft things as and when we need them. Because we are going to start running low on resources soon, as we've not done any resource gathering for a few episodes actually. This episode obviously excluding because we've built a base from it. With the smithy down, we then decided to get we had to get a bed. Oh no, we didn't. We got our preserving box. See, well, I will do electrical at some point, but I was having a problem when I started putting down the fridge, it wasn't snapping to the outlet box, so it wasn't like powered. But yeah, we got the bed down and the S Plus table, as well as these preserving mortar and pestles, so we can create some more quantity. New tame, and we've got the meat spoiler. It spoils meat really quickly, so it is quite good. Then lastly, guys, obviously I know it was a bit of a shorter episode, so I decided to do something I've not done before. It's a new dinosaur within ARK. This was an absolute nightmare to tame, but it is a tame that you can probably get at any level, as long as you've got the means to actually kill a medium-sized dino. If you've got the means to do that, then it is pretty easy. I didn't even trap this guy. The problem is things come over and start eating the bodies when you line them up, which was really annoying. I did it with some Charcharodontosaurus, and it just did not work out well at all. Tried bringing them down. I've led them all to one area, killed them all in that area, but every time I walked down, there was either a Rex, or there was bugs, or there was a dilo that would just eat it all. So I definitely recommend just putting them in a trap first, and then lining the dinos up and killing them and bringing them into them. Other than that, though, he's really not that bad to tame. This guy is only a level 4, so he's nothing special. So he's obviously going to be a lot quicker than say a 120 or a max level, whatever the max level is in your server. The way he works is, so when you kill a medium-sized dino, medium-sized is like gives him the most efficiency. He's going to get a little taming bar, but this isn't like a taming bar that is obviously, you know, when you put meat into a dinosaur and the bar starts going up, it's not a brown bar, it's like a green bar. And you basically got to gain his trust. So you gain his trust by feeding him other animals. Once that bar is full, he's then able to you're then able to ride him, and then you need to actually kill stuff. Kill stuff while being on his back, and fill up that taming percentage bar. But yeah, so we gave him that stego there, then we went back. Aloe. We gave him the aloe there, and then we went back for the stego. So we've got the body, and we started moving. Yeah, you see that bar above his head? See how it's like half full? I think it is affected by level. It must be, because otherwise that is quite easy. Just hit that first bit. There, I panicked a bit. I thought he didn't actually tame, so I started running. But there you go. It goes green, and then you see in the bottom it says taming effectiveness 100%, 0% tamed. So the way that effectiveness can drop is 1, by taking some damage, or 2, by letting that little timer in the top right hand corner run out. If that then runs out, you are kicked off and he is back to being wild, so you need to feed him up again. If you do that though, you do lose a massive chunk of taming effectiveness. So what I suggest doing is, if you look next to my number 1 slot, there's like a little bar. For each thing you kill, that goes up. It goes up to 80%. At 80%, sorry, at 90, you're going to get kicked off. So you don't want to get it to 100. So I'd normally stop at 80 raw, and then I think it drops it, or maybe it's when it gets to 80. No, sorry, yeah, it's when it gets to 80. You basically want to get yourself kicked off by it, because it doesn't affect the taming effectiveness at all, or if it does, it's very minimal. So yeah, just like that, he's all tamed up. So we will get that guy back to base, and there's the base if you guys didn't see it already. Obviously all the railings around the side, which makes it look a little bit nicer. So guys, we got him parked up, and that was pretty much it for the episode. I hope you guys are enjoying the episodes. Please let me know if you'd like to see anything in particular, but other than that, guys, thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.